Greetings, I'm Enraged Eggplant and welcome to Dungeons and GURPS. Today I do not have a scripted video for you, instead I am going to run another test combat. This time I am going to run it twice. First time using just the basic set, and the second time using optional additional rules from GURPS Martial Arts. I want you to see the difference. Today's combat is going to be between a town guard. This is just a random NPC I created. He has some, well, higher than average stats. He's armed with a short sword and a shield. Also he has a thong club as a backup weapon. His attack skills are not very high because he's just a normal town guard, but he has some armor, which is actually pretty expensive, but he's probably financed by the kingdom or whatever. So he's a well-to-do town guard, and he's going to fight two wolves. I did not use the wolves from the basic set, instead I made my own wolf based on a wolf from GURPS Animalia. It's a website with all kinds of GURPS animals, realistic ones, if you're curious. So this one is a bit different, but we'll see what happens. So I am using a plugin, a GURPS hex size plugin that allows me to use multi-hex tokens, but it's not perfect as you can see. So even though the wolf is SM plus 0, so it's a medium creature, just like a human. Since wolves are horizontal, they take up 2 hexes. It looks like this. So, the wolves have a higher basic speed than the guard, so they go first. Wolf number 1. Take a look at this. They have move 10, if I recall correctly. No, move 9. Okay, that's still high. So they can move 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess why not do a move and attack? So since he does a move and attack, see, this is a modifier menu. You can do it like this, do the modifier, and he actually should end his move like this to be able to bite, because bites have reach C only in close combat. And we can, let me see, sharp teeth. We roll this and see that actually made it. That's surprising. How do I select the town guard? And the town guard is going to block, because tools are good. Well, no, he is not going to block. His parry is as high as his block value, so it's actually better to parry, because he will be able to hurt the wolf on a successful parry. So he parries, and he misses. Oh, that's surprising. And see, this is a new feature. Since the attack roll was a success, you can immediately roll the damage here, without taking the sheet and going there. That's only 1 point of cutting damage to the torso. I did not use any hit locations. But the guard has some damage resistance there, so he takes no damage. but he cannot parry now because he used up his parry. Well, he actually can, but at -4. And I do not remember if this is a basic set rule or a martial arts rule. The other wolf. 5, 6, 7, yes, 8, 9. That's a side attack. Let's oh, see, this is a different view of the character sheet. I'm still not very proficient with it. So let's roll another bite. And he misses. That's okay. So the town guard now takes his turn. This is thing. He takes a step back. And is this a front hex or a side hex? I think this is a side hex. There is a chart in the basic set. Let me quickly take a look because I vaguely remember where it is. Yes, this is actually a side hex, so this is a side attack against the wolf. And he is going to just swing his sword. Since the wolf is a size modifier 0 creature, he does not take any penalties. He makes it, and the wolf is going to defend. I always forget if you can dodge properly after a move and attack, because it comes up often, but just cannot remember it. Yes, you can properly dodge, so that's good. See the wolf, and let's roll dodge. He fails to dodge, so we roll damage. Oh, it didn't work. Okay. That's 7 points of damage. That's a lot. That's almost the maximum. The wolf has damage resistance 1 due to his thick skin. So he takes 6 points of damage. That's cutting damage. So that is actually 9 points of injury. That's a lot. Also, I think you can do something like this to decrease health. HP -9. Does it work? No, that did it for the game. I mean, for the guard. Let's do it manually then. So he should be at -1. This triggers first a health check to see if he gets stunned due to a major wound, then another health check to see if the wolf collapses due to being brought into the negative HP. And the wolf actually does collapse. Let me see, there should be... Let's just disable him. The wolf got wrecked. So the other one exploits his high move and does a run around attack. So since the guard actually saw the wolf run around him, this does not count as an attack from the back, but just as an attack from the side. And this is still a move and attack. Let's see. He makes it. see, is this the right hand side? Yes, so he can only parry. He cannot use his shield because the shield is used in the left hand. Select the guard. He parries, but he does not apply the shield's defense bonus. I think his shield provides DB1. Does it? Yes, it's a small shield. So let's parry the -1, actually at -3, -2 for the side attack, and -1 from just to modify the shield. Okay, it's a parry. He misses badly. So I roll bite damage, it does not roll. Again, that's just 1 point of damage. That's pathetic, right? Right. So the guard turns around. He actually cannot swing his sword because his sword is a reach 1 weapon. He has to take a step back and swing at the wolf. He makes it. The wolf rolls to dodge and misses it. The guard rolls damage and deals only... Wait, there was something off. Yes, I forgot to remove the penalties. The wolf actually was supposed to deal 3 more points of damage. That would be 4. So the guard actually takes 1 point of damage. But that's okay. So his attack roll should have been penalized by -1 for a shock, and this is still makes it. This is just an unnecessary penalty that I forgot to remove. And so is the wolf was not supposed to have these penalties. So he was supposed to roll against just 9, but he still failed. That's okay. Sorry, I just got confused in the interface. I'm not very proficient with Foundry yet, but I'm learning. Maybe this will be a learning experience for you as well. So the Town Guard actually deals 4 damage, not 1. So -1, that's 3. And 3 damage translates into 4 points of injury for the wolf. That's a major wound, or... No, it's not. It deals only a half HP, when you're supposed to deal more than a half. Am I right? Yes, greater than 1/2 of your HP. So we're fine. The wolf now can use his bite attack properly. He steps in and bites without penalties for moving and attacking. He successful. Let's roll. Let's roll a parry. You know, the defense rolls today are not very good. No, he actually missed, made it. No. He failed it. I'm stupid. I wanted to use the damage to shields rule, but it's not the right place. So the wolf deals damage. 3, and it is absorbed by DR. See? They cannot really do much here. So the guard takes another step back, swings again, and rolls a critical failure. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let me open a table of critical failures. Let's roll 3d6. That's 11. And 11 means that he drops the weapon. Okay. He is now unarmed. Fortunately, he has a backup weapon, but he'll have to waste a turn taking it out. So the wolf, what does it do? He steps back and does an all-out attack strong, just to exploit the defenselessness. I mean the relative defenselessness. And let's make him target the leg. His attack skill is 14, and attacking the leg will be... Oh, this is a nice drop-down menu. You know what? Let's not attack the leg, let's attack the foot, because it is protected by less DR. -3. Where is it? -4 to hit the foot. So that's another critical failure. That's not normal for GURPS. 3d6. That's 8. This means that... wait, that's the wrong table. Unarmed critical misses use different ones. The wolf falls down. Okay, this is awful. Where is being knocked prone? Let's just set it as crawling. On his turn, the guard takes a step back and performs the ready maneuver to take out the thong club. The wolf? Well, the wolf is horizontal, but I guess he still has to change his posture into the upright position in 2 seconds. So he performs a change posture maneuver to become, I guess, the equivalent of kneeling. And the town guard sees that the wolf is now basically defenseless, swings his long club. Oh, he is using a default. He does not have the skill. Why? That's awful. Okay, he swings his thong club, making an all-out determined attack. So he gets a +4. Let's see. Posture. You do not take any penalties to hit a kneeling enemy in melee. What do you do if you make a ranged attack? Wolf will be able to defend only at a penalty. So let's actually swing. He makes it. The wolf rolls dodge, but the posture... Where is kneeling? Oh, let's see. There it is. he actually manages to defend successfully. And then he stands up. You can go from kneeling to standing as a step, not as a proper maneuver. Is it? But he cannot attack. He's too far, and he already wasted his step. So he is just going to, yes, evaluate. Because why not? The guard, again, does an all-out determined swing. See? +4. He succeeds, and the wolf defends normally. That was... why are they... Ah, I see, I clicked this icon, so the modifiers do not get removed after being used once. He still succeeds, barely. He was rolling against 9 and got a 9. But the guard now is properly defenseless. So the wolf steps forward and again does an all-out strong attack against the foot. Let's see, hit location, hit the foot, roll it, that's a success, and we immediately roll damage. You know, it is not saved. Is there a damage modifier here? I don't think so. So it's +2. That's 6 points of damage. If I recall correctly, the guard has DR2 on the foot. That means that 4 points of damage go through. And since this is a foot, it is much easier to cripple. So 4 points of damage translate into 6 points of injury. And that's a lot. The third is 4 HP. Only 4 HP go through, because the rest is overkill. Excess damage is lost, but the foot is crippled. So the guard actually falls down. Let me knock him prone. And he also rolls HT because he just took a major wound. And he manages to not get stunned. The guard. He cannot stand up. So instead, he'll opt for a shield bash from a lying position. The shield does not take offhand penalty even if used offensively, because that's how shield is used. So there are penalties for posture. See? When you are lying down, you attack with -4. But he is going to make an all-out attack determined to be able to actually hit the wolf. Let's roll it. He actually makes it. The wolf cannot defend because he was making an all-out attack. So let's roll a shield bash. Oh, wait. You know, the shield bash is actually a reach 1 attack, but I guess this hex is where the feet of the guard are, and this one is the one with the upper torso. So I would still allow it. Let's roll damage, that's 3 points of damage. -1 with crushing damage, so that's only 2 points of injury. The wolf is already reeling. What is he going to do? The wolf is going to move this way, I guess to the upper torso, and perform an all-out attack against the neck. So he is actually at -2 for shock. He's making an all-out attack and also targeting the neck. Where is it? There it is. So the total penalty is only -3. Let's roll it. He succeeds. The guard cannot defend, so let's roll the damage. The neck is not protected, I think. Or is it? It is. That's 3 points of damage, so he actually does not take any damage. Oh well. So you can take steps even if you are lying down, so I guess the guard repositions his upper torso from this text to this one and does another all-out attack, determined shield bash. And he makes it and rolls damage, and it is absorbed by the thick hide. Is there any place that is not defended? The face. Okay, then the wolf moves and attacks the face instead. Again, all out determined. Hit location -5 to hit the face. And he is not penalized by shock anymore. Let's roll. He misses, but since he was attacking the face and missed only by 1, he still hits the torso. So he rolls damage. And does not penetrate. Okay. I'm actually interested in seeing who survives this fight. Normally, I would probably just call it here. Let's see. The guard. Do I close this? There's another shield bash. Never mind. Wait. Where is it? Where is it? I am so stupid. I have never used this before. This results in +0. That's a hit, and that's actually a lot of damage. He deals 3 points of injury. The wolf is risking collapse. He is conscious, but now on his own turn the wolf must roll against HT to stay conscious. He does. And he tries to bite the face. He is at -3 for shock. He does an all-out attack determined. And -5 for targeting the face. Again, he misses by 1, so he hits torso instead. And actually bites through. That's 2 points of penetrating damage. That's 3 damage total injury. So the guard does another all-out determined shield bash. He is shocked. So 3. He misses. So the wolf first rolls against health to stay conscious. Then again fights the face as an all-out attack. Only -1. He makes it, and he rolls damage, only 1. The face is not protected, takes 1 point of damage, but any damage that is enough to cause shock triggers a knockdown roll. So the Town Guard rolls against HT and does not get stunned. So instead, again, he does another shield bash, loud determined at -1 for shock. He makes it. He deals 2 more damage. The wolf stays conscious. He's at -2 for shock. All out. Again, he definitely wants to bite the face again. He misses. So another shield bash for 0 damage. And then the wolf passes out. So the Town Guard actually managed to win this fight. But as you could see, we had some critical failures, some hit location damage, some crippling damage, some even special cases when you miss face hits by 1 and hit torso, and all that stuff. So that was the simple fight. And let's run it again, but using more complex rolls. Okay, I am back here, so let's do the same fight, but some more complex rolls from GURPS Martial Arts. The first thing that I think is missing from GURPS Basics is that it seems that you cannot grapple with your teeth. So, as you could see, the wolves were just biting and letting go. That's not gonna happen anymore. So, turn number 1. Wolf number 1 moves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a runaround side attack. Well, basically -4, and he's going to target the leg. Just hoping for a lucky hit here. Let's roll. He makes it. Now this is cool. The Town Guard defense at -2. Okay, that was his right hand side, so he parries. And he does not get his bonus from the shield. So that's -1 for ignoring the shield, and -2 for attacking from the side. And he fails to parry. So the wolf not only deals damage, let's see, this actually penetrates. That's 1 point of injury. Right? Leg armor? Leg armor. Let's say that was the right leg. He also grapples. the guard cannot move now. The second wolf runs and just stops in close combat. Why do I keep closing the guard's sheet? The guard, what does he do? He tries to... Oh, by the way, I forgot to explain something. I could bite the leg, and this is treated as a two-handed grapple, because the wolf has Born Biter too. So despite being a size modifier 0 creature, he bites as if he were size modifier 2 creature. So he can bite legs, feet, and worry them for crippling damage, not just for normal damage. So the guard now is grappled. He tries to break free. So this is resolved as a quick contest of the guard's highest either strength, dexterity, strength or wrestling. His wrestling is, well, very basic, so he is better at using just strength. Okay, that's not a good start for him. The wolf rolls wrestling. Of course, the guard does not break free. So the first wolf that is grappling, he just worries the leg. And how does that work? You do not roll attack, you just automatically roll damage. That's no damage in this case. The second wolf, he does a sweep. This is a technique that is actually introduced in basic set, but it cannot be used based off the wrestling skill. But now it can be used. It's I think on page 81 of GURPS Martial Arts. It defaults to wrestling -3. So let's roll this. This is really improbable. What's up with the dice roller here? Is it rigged? Okay, let's roll another critical failure. That's 10. 10 means you lose your balance. You can do nothing else, not even a free action until your next turn, and all your active defenses are at -2 until then. Okay, the wolf is off balance. The guard tries to break free again, or maybe not. Let's see, what are his other options? Now, since we're using GURPS Martial Arts, we can actually use reach 1 weapons in close combat. But at a penalty, at a hefty penalty. Also, since he is using a shield and he is in close combat, all his dexterity rolls are penalized by the shield's defense bonus. That's 1. So he is at -1 to basically everything right now. All-out attacks now are way too dangerous, but instead we can use telegraphic attacks that are easy to land but also easy to defend against. So this guard, he makes a telegraphic attack. He is unpenalized because of He does not take penalty from being grappled because he is using his arms. He's targeting the wolf that is off balance. That's +4 for telegraphic, then -4 for being in close combat, and -1 for being with a shield in close combat. So he swings his sword and misses badly. So the wolf number 1. What does he do? He waits. Or no. Why would he wait? He just worries again. And 1 point of injury goes through. The other wolf regains balance, takes a step here, and bites the other leg. Let's see. You know what? Let's not bite, let's show off the feints. So he actually performs a feint. He rolls against his... Oh, I guess this is a wrestling feint. He makes it by 7. And the town guard rolls against his weapon skill. And that's... Wait, not weapon skill, because this is the left side, so he cannot actually parry from there, so he must roll against his shield instead. He misses it. Ooh, oh. He will defend it -9. Next turn. So, the guard. He desperately tries to break free. Rolling against his strength, fails by 1. And here we roll against wrestling, so he fails to break free. The first wolf, he worries for 1 more injury, while the second wolf attacks the other leg. And I forgot one thing. The wolf is horizontal, and thanks to being horizontal, he actually has a +1 to target legs and feet of upright characters. So that's another bonus for your low posture. Let's see, he gets +1, -2 for targeting. Let's target the foot instead. Hit the foot. And he'll do it as an all-out determined attack. At +1. Throws a bite, he makes it. And, well, the town guard cannot even defend at all. He's at -9. He cannot roll this low. So he gets beaten. Let's roll damage. 1 point of damage that is absorbed by the boots. But he is still grappled. He tries to break free from the... Well, he's not going to try to break free. He is going to try to make a shield bash in melee. So that's -4 plus -5 even. Could he do that? Well, he has no choice, and he makes it a telegraphic attack because the wolf did all-out attack. That's only -2. That's manageable. Let's roll. He misses it by 1. Well, that's unfortunate. So, on the next turn, both of the wolves perform a takedown. They can do it together, even if using the basic set. This is not something super special. Their strength is added up, but not directly. The first wolf has his full strength, and the second adds 1/5 of his strength. So let's do some calculations, because I am slow, right? So this wolf has strength 8, but due to having wrestling and dexterity +2, his effective strength is 10. So the other one also has 10, so their effective strength together is 12. Let's see, takedown is rolled as a quick contest. So the wrestling skill is 14 plus strength 2 from this wolf, from the other wolf. But how does that work? That results in 16. And the guard also rolls. And I close his sheet again. Wonderful. He rolls against his strength to resist and makes it only by 2. So he actually falls. Can I change his posture here? I can. That's neat. On his turn, well, should we even play it out? Because he is basically dead now. He is being grappled, worried, he has been taken down. The other... Let's play it out, because maybe something will happen. He's getting desperate, he tries to use his sword. Going to be a telegraphic attack for -4 and additional -4. He swings at wolf number 1. He actually makes it. And that wolf is going to dodge. And he also makes it. That's fine. So the first wolf continues to worry. That's not good. The other wolf shifts his grapple. Shifting grip requires a new attack roll, basically. Right? Let me quickly check it. Yes, shift grip. If you have grappled a foe, you may relocate your grip from its current hit location to a new one. This counts as an attack. Roll a quick contest. Each fighter using his highest of dexterity or his best grappling skill. Okay, so the wolf rolls 14, margin of success of 3, and he wins. Does it require... hit locations are irrelevant. You just shift to whatever you want. I want to shift to the face, because why not? He's being grappled by the wolf in the face now. So now I think it's safe to... do I roll damage still? I probably do. 1 damage to the face triggers a knockdown roll. He makes it, but it is safe to say that he just dies. He loses to the wolves. As you can see, Pack tactics work in real life and they work in GURPS too. They surround, they use feints, they bite the legs, feet, tendons, it is also possible, triple or perform takedowns or sweep techniques, and then gnaw the enemy to death. Did you like it better than D&D combat? Grappling is very fun in GURPS, and it's not as difficult as I might make it seem, because it's not, unless you're using technical grappling, but even technical grappling is... It looks intimidating, but it's easier than it seems. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.